got a cracking start there, and that was very simple. It's that Lotus 14 that is the lead. As they head down into the crater curves and down towards the old hairpin at the moment, but it's the Lotus Cortina that is out in the lead. Lotus Cortina, number 13, John McKirk, looks like he's got a relatively kind of big 10-12 car length lead at the moment with a Mini Cooper. That's James Marriott in a little Mini Cooper S. Hello, Trail. Again, he's had the conversation. We've gone straight off at the old hairpin, actually unfortunately parked on the exit of the old hairpin. There was a little bit of problem for that car in qualifying this morning when the bonnet came up, but that car, as we look at the cameras now, where it looks like they're making some kind of technical problem, it doesn't look like that car's just slid off. It does look like it's stationary at the moment. It looks like, from what we can see at the moment, marshals are in attendance. It doesn't look like James is trying to find a gear or something in that car, does it? I must say, it's a cracking camera shot we've got in the commentary box. Race controller really doing a really good job there. The marshals are in attendance, but it looks like there is some kind of gear selection issue or clutch issue. There's some kind of issue with that number 2 Mini, which is a real shame to see because that was a cracking start getting up the inside of the Jensen Redgate corner. And James Marriott is winner of an apprenticeship award, I believe, which is part of the reason why he's driving that car this weekend, the ex-Anthony Reid Mini Cooper S. But real shame to see that car stationary. Yellow flags will be out without doubt as the leader comes through the pit straight, and that's going to be an area where everyone's going to have to slow right the way down. Through into second place is the Jensen, the number 16, followed by Anthony Ward to the 66, the Austin M40, and then the little Kia 600. But that's why second, third and fourth at the moment are all nice and close. They head down to the Redgate. They are now the front off. As they come down the front back right off. And then it's that the Triumph for test. Just behind them again, Jeff McCrill backing off in that car, in the number 29 car, backing off. But they're the pack coming through right past the Strickland Mini Cooper. It's a real shame to see that Cooper park there, isn't it?
It certainly is, and you can see why they have to back off because the two marshals are there, and they're trying to push that car because to get to the ground, they've got onto the green bit on the outside of the track. I think they're trying to bump start it, aren't they? They've got a long way to go before they find anywhere where they can push that into.
Yeah, they are, and isn't it always the way? It's always just happened to me when I'm asking. I don't know about you. You always have to try and push a bump start up a hill. I feel for those guys. I know it's only a Mini, it's not like Jensen, which would like that'd be a much heavier task, but it is only a Mini, but they are pushing it uphill. Believe me, in the humidity and the overalls they're in at the moment, that is going to be a bit of a task. So all credit to them, you're right, there is nowhere to, there's that huge gravel bed at the outside of the old hairpin there, and there is no space to get that car clear, unfortunately. So they're going to do a bit of a job. You can see them, they're getting towards the end of that gravel bed. Yellow flags, they are doing a cracking job because someone can find a rental clear. The Lotus Cortina is the leader, is just heading down now towards them. So it is John Kirk in that. The driver's going to be on the right. So it's pushing back a bit. In your days of racing, have you ever seen the driver down now? Was that very common very often? What often happens if you've got a vehicle that might be 30 young wheelers, the marshal won't stay, they also need to have the way. Yeah. Because they can't trust them to obey. But clearly in this small field and the HSCC drivers, perhaps more gentlemanly than others. Well, you can see that pack, as we call it, that second place group of 3 at the moment come through, completely respecting the yellow flags, backing off, and giving a lot of wide berth to where the marshals are working at the edge of that gravel track onto the grass. And it's always hard to push on the grass, isn't it? And one of them, in fact, it looks like they're now moving away with the driver clear, and that's going to have to be a recovery. But again, what does help with a nice small field, the driver's going to be aware that car is there, and there's potential for us to get underway. And I don't know whether we can remove that car over there. It's relatively clear of the circumstances of the There is actually quite a good battle for second place going on here at the moment. All three of them are has got a straight line to get people away. But the number 16 Chapman, I got the 600. They've clearly got the muster of that Jackson. Twisted it, they pulled rockets up close, and obviously they're going to back right off now because we're in the realms of where that stricken car is at the edge of the old hairpin at the moment. But all three of them are nose to tail, and it does look like from the camera point of view there that Anthony Watts was potentially going for a move on the Jensen at the same time as the Fiat 600 was almost going for a move up the inside of the Austin there. It's cracking to see that it doesn't take many cars to make a bit of a race and a bit of a battle and throw in some greasy conditions into the mix. And we've got a little bit of a battle in our hands for second place. But number 13, Andy, comes across the line to start his fifth lap now, so he's completed 4 laps in the number 13. Lotus Cortina crossing the line now. The Lotus Cortina is one of those cars that was successful in a number of people's hands. I believe it was when he won 6th in the 8 rounds, finished second in the other two, racing the Alan Mann racing colours, the red and the gold stripe, and an incredibly quick and successful car that the Lotus Cortina was. Cars that are probably a little bit underpowered for the straight lines, but it's been a great little battle between them. And, they don't